And welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Heather Rath has joined us once
Hi,
again
everybody.
with all things political.
Yeah.
And
we are coming down to the wire on this Republican primary.
It's Saturday, right?
It is Saturday, but I'm encouraging everybody to start voting today.
Okay.
You can vote at any of the remote locations, the Beaufort County office on Hilton Head Island next to Port Royal, or in Bluffton at the Rec Center. There's lots of different places for early voting for that Republican primary. And again, remember that it's an open primary, so if you did not vote previously in the Democratic primary, which I believe took place at the beginning of February, you can vote in this one.
And we know that Nikki Haley is doing a big speech on Tuesday at noon, a big kind of
state of the race, as she's calling it, out of Greenville. She has, really been trying to shore up people going to the polls. She's been pushing really hard for people to remember her legacy as a governor of South Carolina. She's been doing a great job on her stump speeches. Trump also was in Conway and then also was in North Charleston. He's done some appearances in the state, but he's unfortunately been spending a lot of time out of state due to his business interests and other things that he's trying to get done in Washington, D.C.
All right, so now let's go zoom down to.
But remember, everybody needs to vote. They need to vote in this primary.
Okay.
Very, very important.
Okay. Good advice. The Statehouse, medical marijuana, Sunday alcohol sales, and standoff over judges.
There's a standoff.
Boom, boom, boom.
Right. So right now we're looking at a standoff between the House and the Senate. I mean, is it really a standoff? I don't know. But it's over judges and election of judges. There's been a lot of discussion around that and how that gets formulated and passed through. What we're looking at, though, in terms of bills that have passed, and I picked one out of the Senate and one out of the House that I thought was important to your viewers. Tom Davis got his medical marijuana. I'm so proud of him.
Did he get it?
He got it done. He got it done through the Senate, and so now it's over on the House side.
I knew it was in the
Yeah, but he got it. He got it
Yay,
through.
That's great.
Yeah. It was really a great discussion. It was great legislation. Watching the sausage get made. I mean, it was just everything that you want out of the legislative process. It came to fruition. And then over on the House side, we have Sunday alcohol sales, which we have discussed before. This did pass the House. There's some amendments and caveats on it. It wouldn't necessarily just go all the way through. If it goes through the Senate, you actually have to vote as a county to see if that's something that you want to do.
It's a local,
Yeah, so it's a local choice. But that also passed through the House, so we'll see when the Senate will take that
All right, let's now go to the Beaufort County Council.
Yes, Beaufort County Council had their strategic workshop, I think it was last week, where they came out with several priorities. Those priorities that we all need to pay careful attention to are, one, workforce housing with private-public partnerships. The second one, of course, being the $1.2 billion infrastructure program that they're looking to implement with the sales tax in November. And then, of course, the search for the new administrator. So stay tuned on Beaufort County.
And then finally, the town of Hilton Head.
Yes, the town of Hilton Head Island has a lot of things on their agenda. Right now, they're looking at fulfilling their sponsorship commitment to the RBC Heritage. They're looking at supporting USCB again this year with their Island Ambassador program. They run the program and then they train up all of the staff around the island to become great island ambassadors. And then, of course, there's the public-private partnership with Habitat for Humanity and Community Development Corporation. So stay tuned for all of that. They are quickly, moving through their agenda and getting things off their agenda getting things voted on and moving forward on their agenda.
Are you spending a lot of time in Columbia?
I am. I'm up there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, something like that, at least Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And then, of course, I'm, down here in the Lowcountry, all over, Colleton, Jasper, Hampton, and then Beaufort County.
And if anyone has a question about how do we get in touch with you?
Oh, they can email me or call me. I think all of my details are on the screen.
Perfect.
I'm pretty easy to find.
Good.
Last but not least, we have to talk about Jake Tapper's new series on CNN. It's called The United States of Scandal, and their very first one that they did was on our former governor and my friend, Mark Sanford. So it was really interesting to go back and watch that because we all had it happen in real time.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Heather. Appreciate you being with us on the WHHI Daily News, and we'll be right back.